Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. My name is Åshild and it's still pretty dark here in Norway during the day, so I'm sorry about the lighting, but I need to get this video out because I'm so excited about it. For a few years now, quite a few years, I've been doing the Pan That palette where you choose an eyeshadow palette to focus on for a year, and I find that to be very fun, motivating, and exciting to do, but I end up neglecting my single eyeshadows. And I felt like for this year's project, I needed to focus on my single eyeshadows, which is why I wanted to do my little twist on the Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So instead of a Pan That palette where I focus on a palette, I'm gonna do a Pan Those Eyeshadows project where I focus on my single eyeshadows instead. Now that's not what the project is originally intended to do, so I'm sorry. I will also leave the credit for who created this project in the info box, but I'm sorry to that person that I will not follow those rules completely, because for me to be able to successfully do a project like that, I need to adjust those rules a little bit. And for me, I needed to focus on those single eyeshadows in my collection. And I'm also gonna let myself be free to change it up, roll things out in and out. And I have 45 eyeshadows, single eyeshadows to choose from, which includes my cream eyeshadows as well, and also my Inglot Freedom System eyeshadows. Yeah, so I have a lot to choose from, and I will also freely choose whatever eyeshadow palette I want to combine with those eyeshadows. I want to try to track the usage of my palettes this year and try to just write down what eyeshadows or what palette I choose to use every day. We'll see how that goes, and I'm really a little bit nervous but also very excited about this project as well, because I have no idea how this is going to go. And I think it sounds like a low number, but I think I'm going to set my usage goal on each shadow pretty low. We'll see as we go. Maybe I should choose the shadows and then decide the usage goal for each of them. Maybe some I can imagine myself finishing completely, some I can maybe hit pan on, some I can have a usage goal on. So I think we will have to see, because I really want this to be a successful project. And my overall goal on this project is to just get some use out of my single eyeshadows. So it's not like a goal to finish them all or to pan all of them or anything like that. So even though it's called Pan Those Eyeshadows, for me it's going to be use those eyeshadows. And so yeah, I hope you will follow along and see how this project goes for me. If you have any tips for this project, then let me know in the comments below, because I'm completely new to this. I've been following Rebecca Morgan, I think, yeah, and Too Much Tash. Those are one of my favorite YouTubers at the moment, and they've been doing this project for a few years now, I think, and it just seems so much fun to do it, and it's so much fun to watch. And so yeah, I'm really excited. So I think what we're gonna start with is to just use my Tiny Decisions app and choose 5 eyeshadows. I'm not sure if I should set a date, if it should be a monthly update or a seasonal update or whenever I hit my goal update. I'm not sure. This is gonna be an open project for me, and we'll just have to see how it evolves. But yeah, so I got my Tiny Decisions app right here. I find this to be very easy to use and effective and fun to use for those tiny decisions in life. Okay, so like I said, I have 45 eyeshadows to choose from. So I'm just gonna choose them all first, and then I'll go find them in my collection. I'll swatch them and then talk a little bit about each one of them, and we'll set a usage goal. Okay, so let's begin. Ooh, I got the Inglot Green Trio. At the top of my head, I can't really remember what it looks like. Then we've got Inglot Bronze. Okay. It's a good thing that I get to use my Inglot shadows. Then we have Colourpop Party of 5 Super Shock Shadow. Inglot, the light blue one. And the last one we're going to choose is ooh, Unexpected. I think that's one from MakeupGeek. I think so. All right, I went and picked up the 5 eyeshadows that I am going to work on for the next few weeks, maybe months. Like looking at them, they don't seem to like fit together at all. That can be a good thing as well because it allows me to create many different kinds of looks. All right, let's start with this first shade I picked, which is this green trio shade from Inglot. It is called, yeah, right, they have just the number 109. This is definitely not an eyeshadow I use very often, pretty much never. I'd say maybe I've used it like twice since I got it years ago. And I'm glad this was picked because this is an old shade. All of the Inglot eyeshadows are one of my oldest ones in my collection. So that's the trio. I hope you can see because of the lighting. Not my favorite pick, but at the same time, yeah, I'm glad it was picked because then at least I get to use it. And that's, I keep getting reminded of things that I need to tell you. Okay, so another thing I was thinking about is that because my single eyeshadows has been neglected for so long, there might be eyeshadows that I haven't tried in quite a while that turns out to be expired or bad in some way, or just eyeshadows I turn out to not like at all, and I can declutter as I go along. So that's another thing I've been thinking about. But yeah, that's my first 3-in-1 shade. The next shade is also one from Inglot, the 606 shade, and this is like a bronzy shade. Beautiful, beautiful shade. I actually really enjoy this one, but I never remember to use it. Oh, and it goes so well with the green. This is like a Christmassy look, which is a shame because we're done with Christmas, but okay. I like this one. I think with the greens, I should set a pretty low usage goal because I know it's not one that I enjoy or want to reach for, but I still want to try to use it. So I think my usage goal should be trying to use it 10 times. I kind of want to get through all and try all of my shades as well, and that's probably not going to happen, but I don't want to give each eyeshadow too much time. I'd rather go through more eyeshadows and try out more eyeshadows than have a long focus on just a few, if that makes any sense. The bronze shade, I think it's a shade that I would be able to hit pan on within like 45 to 50 uses, but at the same time, like I just said, I I'd rather go through more eyeshadows than try to pan as many as possible. I mean, go through and try as many eyeshadows and not try to pan them. So I think my usage goal on this one, I want to be 30. Alright, the next one I chose was the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Party of 5, and if you've been following my channel for a while, you've seen that I have made the mistake of purchasing these Super Shock shadows over and over and getting disappointed over the fact that even though they look amazing on the eyes, they don't look amazing all over the rest of the face, because that's what happens. My face gets glittery whatever I do, no matter what I do with these eyeshadows. If I use a regular eyeshadow primer or a glitter glue, it doesn't matter. So that's why it's hard for me to use them, but I do think they look amazing. So this eyeshadow is a beautiful shimmery pinkish shade. And I actually would like to hit pan on this one, should I set myself up for that. I'm gonna try. Maybe I change my mind and I'll let you know if that I can like tell throughout this project that that's not gonna happen, or I don't want to do that after all. I'm just trying to be kind of free with this project, so yeah, I'll let you know, but I think for now it's gonna be to try to hit pan. Next is another Inglot shadow, number 480, a light blue with silver shimmer. Not as pigmented as the other ones, but still workable, I'm sure, and it looks beautiful. I just don't know how and when I'm gonna use this shade. Combined with what? I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm gonna try. But this one, I'm gonna set a usage goal to 10 on this one. And then my last shade is MakeupGeek Unexpected. This is a matte, really beautiful, one of my favorite shades. So I'm really glad this was chosen. A matte, cool, grayish toned, purpley gray. It's more like purple than gray, I guess, but it's beautiful and it's so nice to put in the crease. So I want to try to hit pan on this one. It's just one that I won't be forcing myself to use. It might still be hard to hit pan on it, but I think I can sort of incorporate this shade into many looks that I would find to be suitable for me. And typical favorite looks that I make are taupey, mauvey, cool toned eyeshadow looks, and this will go great for that. So those are all the swatches. It doesn't necessarily go great together. I think these top ones will go really nice together, and maybe also the Unexpected with Party of 5 would work together, but I'm not sure with the other ones. So that's it. I will give you guys an update whenever I see that it's time for an update. I'm not going to tell you a date or anything just yet, but again, please let me know if you have any tips on this project, how to incorporate these shades into nice looks. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I have more projects to show you and to work on this year, so I'm really excited. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye!